really interesting area I wasn't expecting to find. I gotta be honest, I don't see many tourists here, and so far that seems to be the areas that I like the most. Now, once you get downtown in the party section, that's where I saw the most tourists, but outside of like Siam and the malls, I haven't really seen a lot that I can recognize at least. Oh, there's more. Oh, there's a bunch of you. Hey, kitties. Oh, so friendly. You can see lots of cats and dogs just wandering around. It's pretty cool. Watch out for the dogs, though. They have what they call soy dogs or street dogs, and sometimes the ones in the crowded areas can be a little friendlier, but sometimes in the less crowded areas they're a little more territorial, and you don't want to mess with them. There's one, actually, the owner took one in at the apartments I'm staying at, and she warned me that it's a street dog and not to really mess with it, and it saw me through the glass and was definitely showing its teeth. It didn't try to bite me. I went in and had dinner with them yesterday, but yeah, they can be pretty aggressive. You just got to be careful with the wild animals you see. Not all the cats and dogs are pets. I don't think you guys want me to follow him. So it appears that all this waterfront here is the back of people's houses. And I can see there's a lot of people that are cooking in the back, and tons of people drying their clothes and leaving stuff. So it appears that they either have it as like their backyard or the back of restaurants. But those are all like people's houses just butted up against this walkway that runs alongside this taxi river. Wat Sathitmahasimarama. Maybe on the way back. I still got a while to go. I shouldn't have walked. They said like an hour walk from the train to the Grand Palace, but I really want to see everything. I'm leaving soon. Bangkok for now. Trying to see everything I can, and there's so much to see on the back roads. That's where everything really is. This right here they call a giant swing. It's in the middle of the street. It's like a centerpiece of the intersection, and it is massive. Too bad there's not a swing on it to try. I'd try to do a full loop. You know, they have so many of these statues around, all these little shrines that they set up. People set up at their houses and all that. I wonder where they got all this stuff, but I guess they have whole stores for all that. If you look around, it's surprising. There's actually security cameras randomly spread around. Some of the back alleyways that I was in had, I don't know if it's private or if it's by the government, but had cameras on the corners overlooking for crime or whatever. I don't know, but they do. They have them spread out. There's one, and they'll put them up on corners. Depending on where you're walking, the sidewalks can get a bit tough to navigate. Some of them are small. Sometimes they're non-existent, and sometimes there's just stuff piled up on them and you can't use them. Well, I think I finally made it here. There's a sign to confirm it.
All right, 150. All right.
Okay, 150, I have 10 baht. Give me, okay.
I just saw him down the road for 150.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got some at home. So.
But I know I don't want to. I want to follow the rules.
Okay.
Hold on. So I know I could have gotten these cheaper, but I've been walking for over an hour. I'm here. I want to get inside. So I told her 150. I know when I was back in the alleys, just off the way away from the tourist spot where they're not trying to sell them just to get in, that they were like 150. So I just threw that price and took it. And right across it. And security's dressed nicely. So just so you guys know, and I knew this too, but I wasn't gonna carry the one pair of sweatpants I brought. When you go to a temple, it's proper and you're supposed to have pants, and women are supposed to cover their shoulders as well. Like I said, I actually knew this and didn't bring them. My sweatpants are a lot thicker than this, and I did not want to carry them or wear them. And there's no shortage of pants. There's like 4 more guys just standing right outside the entrance trying to get rid of them, and right across the street. So it's not a big deal. Like I said, I didn't even really negotiate. I threw her out 150. I mean, I kind of wanted a pair anyways as a souvenir. If I'm gonna get anything, you gotta get some elephant pants, right? I really need a drink. To get away from people. Oh, look at this. Well manicured lawn out here. Now that I got my MC Hammer pants on, I can get out there. I don't know why, but there's only one pocket on the right side. So I had to empty all my stuff into my bag. Oh man. I think I gotta start a GoFundMe for my poor shoes. I wouldn't wear white shoes out here. The walking, if you're doing a lot of walking on the streets, they're gonna get filthy, especially when the rain comes. Man, it is a hot one out here today. So if you're interested, you can do a personal audio guide for 200 baht as well. Pretty interesting, but I'm gonna just wing it myself. I just want to see the sights. So this was 500 baht for my ticket here, which makes this like the most expensive thing I've done in Thailand. The amount of detail they put into this is incredible. I can't imagine how long it takes, how much work it takes to keep up with one of these. came early, midweek, hoping that it might not be so busy. I am surprised how many people are here, though. I don't know if this is normal, but it is pretty busy for what I've been seeing around Bangkok so far. So this place is 218,000 square meters. And it was established in 1782 and consists of not only the royal residence and throne halls, but also a number of government offices. So you have to take your shoes off to go in. And I don't think I'm running the risk of losing mine to somebody. I don't think anybody wants to steal those things. The Royal Pantheon. Man, I am not religious at all. I'm not spiritual, not any of that stuff. But I have such an appreciation when it comes to the architecture and craftsmanship that go into stuff like this. It's fascinating. Absolutely amazing. Some of these buildings are surrounded by murals all the way around them. Very detailed, very well done. Oh, I like this one. Wow, that is amazing. The detail. Wow. No. Another one I can't go up. Wait, technically it's not roped off. Not a sign. Doesn't say I can't climb. That's quite the entrance. So far I haven't seen any temples that are open. Any of these places to go into, they're all closed off. Oh, I want some of these statues. I could go with a couple of these right outside my house. Look at this stuff. You know, it's unfortunate that there's so much construction going on, but it doesn't surprise me. I mean, this place is so much stuff to take care of. I mean, the upkeep on it's got to be nonstop. Some of the other temples that I've seen in videos are made out of wood. I mean, I couldn't imagine that there's any time that the temple's ever done. Especially with wood, there's always going to be work to be done.
When the king is on the balcony, that's the
Wow, this place is big. Check this out. I don't know why, but this is one of my favorites. Well, I just passed the cafe there. Unfortunately, it's packed. I was going to use it to take a break and get some AC, but that's not going to happen. So I don't like crowds like that. So I'm going to keep checking this out. Big old collection of cannons. All different sizes. I'd imagine these were on the walls. And the different cannonballs. I don't know if you guys are familiar with cannonballs, but some of them were filled with explosives. They had all different kinds of charges. Some had chains back when they were on boats. You see the different sizes and the different cannons. Look at these. They're like little snub nose, big bore snub-nosed cannons. Look at this one. This is Emerald Buddha Museum. And it looks like we cannot take photographs. So I definitely recommend going into the museum for a number of reasons. First, it's air conditioned. If for nothing else, get inside there to take a break. There's not many people in there. Most of the people are outside. It was relatively empty inside there, which was nice because I was able to leisurely go around and look at whatever I wanted. I did mention earlier about how if these were made of wood, they would take a lot of upkeep. Inside, they have some of the wooden trim, which obviously wouldn't hold up over the years, so they have it inside on display, along with some of the older original decorative pieces that are cracked. There's some of the fancy tableware, ceremonial throne seats. One of my other favorite things about going inside the museum, though, was on the upper floor, they have three tables where they have models of this entire area. So it gives you like a drone aspect, and you can really get a good overhead perspective of where you're walking around and what you're actually seeing and how big it is. And if you're thinking about flying a drone, don't, because there are signs everywhere. They do not want you flying them around here. I got here, I've been about 2 hours, and it's a lot of walking. It's a big place to see, and I recommend it. It was 500 baht, but you get a whole day out of it if you want, or at least like half a day. I planned this as an all-day activity. Like I said, I walked down here. It took me an hour, which is way too much if you're planning on actually walking around the facility too. I gotta try to get a bike or a tuk-tuk to get home, because, or at least back to the train, because that hour walk is killer. At least I got the weather right. Today was a nice day with the weather. I've really been unlucky with going out and having it rain on me. And I'm enjoying today. These pants are pretty nice. These are so freaking thin and light. I'm gonna wear these till I go home, and then I'll probably just turn them into pajamas after that. I really liked the museum. The museum was nice. Everything else was great to look at. It's really fascinating. And honestly, the walk down here was incredible. I saw some new stuff that otherworldly kind of stuff that you would never see back in the States. It's been really enjoyable. Everybody's been really nice too. This is something I find interesting too, is along with like tree supports, little stuff to hold signs up, and as you can see, ladder. They still use natural materials. That's a bamboo ladder. That's not for decoration. So now you have to ask yourself the question, how much is it to save an hour walk in weather like this? For me, I would say an hour walk, maybe $5. So for baht, that would be like 150, like 175. I could be wrong. So you have to keep that kind of stuff in mind when I'm gonna find somebody and negotiate with them. I'm not negotiating to get a good price for me. I'm negotiating on how much I'm willing to pay. I don't care if he accepts it or not. If he doesn't accept it, I walk. Cup. So I wasn't expecting to stop here, but this is the Wat Sutat. Wat means temple. So all the temples are called Wat, and then whatever it's called. So this is just bonus footage, I guess. Wow. This is the kind of display I was telling you about in the museum at the Grand Palace. They have that so you can see like the whole layout from above. It's really nice. Trying to be respectful and everything. In the museum, I wasn't allowed to photograph, so I didn't, along with like wearing the elephant pants. I see some people not following the rules with the shorts, but I'm not here to ruffle any feathers. I don't know how often they do the prayer or ceremonies like that, but I'm really glad that I got to see it. It's something, it's really interesting. This place is beautiful. It's just like the palace, except smaller. It's you know, it's not, it's like a small section of the palace, but it's done just as well and unbelievably beautiful. And it was 100 baht, so I'm glad I stopped in here. I mean, I was already out here. There's not many people around here. I'm on the backside. I am so glad I got to see this while they were doing all that. I want to be real respectful though. They're all doing whatever their prayers or whatever is, and I don't want to bother them. But it is so cool to see. So there are multiple entrances. So this is what I actually cut through this when I was walking through the Grand Palace and didn't even realize it. I knew they were nice buildings, but yeah, that's the that was the palace that's right outside of the the temple right outside the Grand Palace. It's pretty cool. Hi. How much to go to Ratatouille on Sukhumvit?
Station.
The Ratatouille for BTS.
BTS. Where are you going, BTS? Where are you going?
I'm going way up.
Sukhumvit.
Sukhumvit, way up.
Flight number.
It's No, N19. I'm going way up. I want to get onto the Sukhumvit Ratatouille.
Oh, okay. 200 baht tuk-tuk.
No, I'll walk for that much.
Wow.
I'll do 100. I'm gonna walk.
150, okay.
100.
150.
No, 100.
Oh, traffic jam area. Traffic
125.
30. 130.
130. Okay, we'll do 130. Thank you,
Where
friend.
you from, sir?
What's that?
Where you from?
I'm from Connecticut, United States.
Oh, you go in, you pay me cheap, but you want more stop for me gasoline stamp on the way send me Rajapradit.
No stops.
For me gasoline stamp.
No stops.
Yeah.
Just Ratatouille.
Okay, direct.
130.
130.
130. Thank you, friend. So I'm cutting my walk short and I'm taking a ride in a tuk-tuk. And this one will be more proper than the last one. This one's actually to save me some energy. Yeah, 50.
Sorry.
I'll give you 150. You got 50?
I don't have 50. Sorry.
What do you got there?
30.
30. Ah, you keep it. You're a good driver. Thank you. Kapun Kap. I got my ride. I'm happy. That saved me a lot. That saved me the walk. Was worth it. That was it's been a lot today, so I definitely appreciate that. Now, if only I need a drink before I get on this long train ride home. Only there was somewhere to get a drink. I mean, only there was like 7-Eleven somewhere. That's the end of today's video about the Grand Palace. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you liked my video, please like it. And as always, subscribe if you're not already, because this trip is just starting. Grand Palace done. Bangkok's just about done for now. I will be back, but the adventure continues. I love you all. Peace.